Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Walker Buehler. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Leading off for
Yeah,
Toronto,
really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. We'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Bo Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one ripped.
Batting third, first baseman
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's in there, and that's strike one.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
He's got it. 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. 2 outs. Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up. Sable. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back in Boston. And starting in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound. on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, these days, we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Ernie Clement. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That one a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Buehler, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
We often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 2-2 on the way. To the right side. He steps on the bag. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter,
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Just missed. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Batting 7th, right fielder,
So
George
man aboard.
Springer.
Now it's going to be George Springer. To the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. No score here in the second. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher,
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
second.
off
And
for
here's the
the
first
Red
baseman,
Sox.
Blake Sable.
First baseman, Blake Sable.
And that one in the air center field. Varsho hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Alex
And now it's Alex Bregman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That's hard hit on the line. Varsho pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting sixth, shortstop,
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. And he chases a high fastball there.
The high fastball,
0-1.
particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette nabs it, and that is that. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
coming
for
off a series
Toronto,
where the
center
pitching
fielder,
was
Dalton
outstanding,
Varsho.
we take a look at those numbers. Buehler back to work. That one clips the outside corner. Strike 1. And there's a ball. On the ground to Devers. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Wong makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting,
Bo Bichette
shortstop,
up to the
Bo
dish.
Bichette.
1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Blue Jays go down in order. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
And now the
for
right
the Red
fielder,
Sox.
Wilyer
right
Abreu.
fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Swings through that one. Gosman,
0-1's the
multi-time
count.
All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Batting
Wow,
ninth,
he looked
center
like he was
fielder,
running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much
Rafaela.
time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Base hit, left center field. And that extends the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now here is Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Springer sizes this one up, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Guerrero Jr.
And that's in there at the knees. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That missed inside. And the count is 1-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one missed. Up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Santander in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the corner for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That just misses, and it's 1-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Buehler deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Buehler fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 3-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here.
No ball,
Pitcher
two
just in the
strikes.
driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Just
Ball,
misses
in.
the mark outside the zone.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game. And some
Devers throws on to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Back here at the ballpark, let's
Leading
check out
off
the latest
for
news
the
from
Red
around the
Sox,
league.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Devers at the
Rafael
plate.
Devers.
went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fought off foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Over to first, and he saved.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And Devers hits that one. Varsho moving under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it's the
Blake
4-hole hitter,
Sabol.
Blake Sabol. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yoshida at first, 1 gone. Gosman throws over, and he's back in safely. And now the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1.
out.
Relay to Guerrero.
He's out.
In time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 4. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's
the Blue
duel
Jays,
so far.
the
Here's how the
designated
starters have
Will
performed up to this
Wagner.
point. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Wagner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Rafaela makes the play, and there's 1 down. And it'll
Now
be
batting,
George Springer
right
to step
fielder,
to the
George
plate. Struck
Springer.
out looking his first time. That misses, and that is ball
Ball
1.
1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is
that's out.
outside. Buehler winds and fires. On the ground, right side. That takes care of Springer.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
batting,
ball
catcher,
out of the air.
Alejandro
Lets the
Kirk.
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Pitch misses outside. 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball, that's
missed.
inside.
He goes down looking. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back inside Fenway
Leading
Park.
off
Here's Alex
for the
Bregman.
Red Sox, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
And the pitch. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. High fly ball out into left center field. Santander makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 so far. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1's the
I
count.
think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball popped up. Santander in pursuit. Corrals it. And that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Back here at Fenway.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
second
Toronto,
baseman,
second
Andres
baseman,
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
Buehler back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
On the ground. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Hamilton makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now Bo
batting,
Bichette,
shortstop,
1 for
Bo
2.
Bichette.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen.
Pitching for the Red
Lucas
Sox,
Giolito into the game.
Number
He's making
54.
his 4th appearance of the season.
Lucas Giolito.
And that drops in for a strike. Right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just
Outside.
missed.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Just
That's
off
it.
the
Ball
inside
2.
edge. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a slider in there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left. Devers tosses to first. And Guerrero is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedar
And now the center
Rafaela.
fielder, Cedar Rafaela. A single his first time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So the lineup flips over. Jaron Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up. Santander racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 out, space is empty.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering way upstairs. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Now
bat
batting,
stays in the zone
designated
on
hitter,
plane for an extended period of time.
Masataka
And guys like
Yoshida.
that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Inside, almost got him.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. Ripped on a line to center. Varsho puts it away, and that is that. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
No, that's foul.
And that is out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. And that
That's a ball.
just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball right side. Throws to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He's grounded out a couple of times. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And there's a ball.
Ball 2.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Now the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, go. Bottom of the inning. Still stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Blake Sable digs in now. Outside, ball 1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Gossman throws over. And he dives back in safely. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit. Pulls that one foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone! So he goes yard to left. His 7th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo shot opens the scoring for Boston. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off for
here's
the
George
Blue
Springer.
Jays, right fielder George Springer.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now for the Jays. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox.
Pitching for
Josh
the Red Sox.
Winkowski gets the ball now.
Number 25.
These are the spots relievers really
Josh
make a name for themselves.
Winkowski.
Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Blue Jays down a run. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Sable steps on the bag, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. So remaining in the game defensively, Nathan Lucas. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Ryan Burr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ryan Burr.
Well, one-run game. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Burr, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 1 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Wong at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Swanson up and throwing. Garcia also throwing. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. Right side. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. And they add on. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin buried it out of here.
Back to the top of the order now. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Aroldis
44.
Chapman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the air, left field, Duran. Under it, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
1 out left for the Blue Jays.
Guerrero.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there. 0-1.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series. You know you got a lot of miles in the journey against that other team, but it all starts with the first game. And you can set the tone, position yourselves, set up your bullpen, got everybody fresh and ready to go when you're in the driver's seat. And we'll see if they can continue that momentum in tomorrow's game.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.